Hello there everyone, we should be live. Welcome to the fourth round of the Cockatrice Duel Commander League. I'm just waiting for my opponent, but the bad news is he's playing another green deck, which is presumably another bad matchup. But he's playing the Captain Sisay without Gaia's Cradle, so the deck is obviously not as strong as it used to be. Also, what's worth noting, as I mentioned in the previous stream, I'm streaming from a new apartment and I'm not sure how's the internet connection gonna be, but hopefully there won't be any problems. My flatmates are not at home, so it should be good. So yeah, we can in between just take a look at the list, if I only can find it. Whew. Drana, here it is. So I would really like to draw Curse Totem against Captain Sisay. The deck only has like Reclamation, Sage and Quasali to get rid of it. Torpor Orb is another spicy card in the matchup. Otherwise, I think I'm just looking for my big threats like Herald of Torment, the Demon, and so on. Turn 2 Pack Red can also be quite strong, as we saw in the previous match. And alright, our opponent is here. Alright. We can play. Let's load the deck. Drana. Here it is. Hopefully this time I will win the dice roll. Here's our commander. So let's roll a dice. 12. Come on, please be good to us. Oh well. We finally won a dice roll against a green opponent, and we have a decent curve, Revoker to stifle his mana creature, and then hopefully just Drana into some big stuff like Augur and Tombstalker. I should be good this time. I'm gonna lead with a Swamp, of course, because of stuff like Wasteland. And let's be aggressive. Hopefully my opponent just has a Mana Dork, which I can stifle with my Revoker. I don't know if he's playing like some of all-in version, like I play with Chromamoxis and stuff like Elvish Spirit Guide and no Mana Dork. Okay. Another Swamp. I somehow want to play this Mishra's Factory since I have enough lands, so let's just do it. It's actually maybe better just to play a Swamp, but wow, what's happening? Yeah, next turn I'm playing Revoker or yep. I'm playing the Revoker. If he plays a Dark, Yeah, but I'm playing Drana if he just has nothing, so maybe this was a mistake, but he does not have a wasteland, so it doesn't really matter. Hey, Danpar is here, hello there. Survival, that's nice. And I should probably close my Google Chrome since it's making my computer to go slow. Dot nodes here, that's interesting. Yeah, let's revoke this root survival. Set annotation right here. And let's hit him for 2. Yeah, this is probably just living the dream. Revoking survival. Yep, okay. My opponent has some troubles with his mouse, hopefully he can continue on playing. So no darks, no survival, fortunately for us. Next time I'm just going for the thought nuts here probably. Let's see what our opponent has. Thought Seer is a sweet magic card. I keep playing him in standard and it's just completely bonkers. It's like Thoughtseize combined with a nice huge body. I think my opponent has some big creatures in his hand. The draws with Captain Sisay can be oftentimes be just awkward, like you got stuck with Aleshnorn and stuff like that in your hand. Hopefully this Shizo will also allow me to kill him with this Drana. Sweet combo. I had it in the previous match against the Empire, but I didn't get to use it because his only creature was the Nin. My opponent is deep in the tank here. If he hit removal, my Revoker would would be dead by now, I guess. Oh, he has it, okay. Yeah, that is root. Yeah. Yeah, my opponent just can block and pop out the Revoker. So the question is, do I even want to pay alive here? I think I'm just gonna let it tapped. Maybe I can draw a card. Liliana. Could be good with my survival. Yeah, but let's stick with the Thought Not Seer plan. Let's have a look. Yeah, this Mishra's Factory. This is actually one of the first time my mana base is working out just as I planned. Wow, that's a Sigarda. Oblivion Ring also kinda sucks. And this Sigarda is actually quite slow. Aleshnorn also problematic. Yeah, I really need to think this through. So Oblivion Ring can hit my Thought-Knots here, and I don't have any way how to get rid of it, except for maybe things like Braids, but I don't think Braids is working with enchantments. Yeah, this is tough choice. Yeah, I think I just take the ring. And if my opponent plays Sigarda, then I can go for Drana plus Shizo. And this Thought-Knots here can potentially trade with it. I cannot beat this Elesh Norn probably. I also don't think I'm attacking this turn, because my opponent can just trade and activate the survival right away. Yeah, the pick is for sure between Oblivion Ring and Elesh Norn. And I think I'm gonna for the Oblivion Ring. Yeah, okay, there we go. And I actually don't think I'm gonna attack here. I'm just gonna pass the turn. Also, this Tombstalker, if I don't draw any removal spells or something like that, this is just a dead card. Yeah, he's gonna kill my Revoker. Yep. And probably he's just gonna play the Captain Sisay. I don't think he wants to bin any of these creatures. He can also be playing stuff like, what is called, Fiend Hunter and Banisher Priest. Yeah, Survival is just nightmare card for my deck. Another problematic card is Sylvan Library. And of course all the mana dorks. You can also do something like fetch some creatures and go get Revelark. Yeah, but anyway, Survival is one of my favorite cards, because my most favorite deck is Marat. And when I'm playing with Survival, then my thinking is like, each turn when you don't use it, it's probably wrong. Except for when you are playing out your commander. Yep. And I guess my opponent is just passing the turn. Okay, Vern, I look absolutely useless. Oh, this is actually not true. I can now animate my Mishra's Factory. What I'm naming with this cavern, I'm thinking of a Phyrexian Obliterator, which would be just bonkers here, even though my opponent has Sigarda. I can name Horror, why not? It's completely irrelevant in this matchup. Blue. Let's animate and let's send in everyone. I don't think my opponent is blocking. My opponent is just making sure I can... Yeah, of course I can play .NET here with Factory. So I'm just waiting for my opponent to make sure that I can play my .NET here with Mishra's Factory. It will take only a minute, I think. So can we just move on, please? Okay. So post combat, I'm just gonna play my Drana and pass the turn. And let's see what can our opponent do right here. Sure. If you are not familiar with the rules of the French commander, you can of course use this colorless mana symbol to cast your Eldrazi, but you cannot anymore float mana which isn't one of your commander's color identifications. And it used to work that if you are playing, for example, I don't know, the Captain Sisay, and you have a Birds of Paradise, you could have tapped it for, let's say, blue mana, and the blue mana will become colorless. And this was updated with the latest edition with the Shadows over Innistrad. And I think it was generally just because of this Eldrazi thing. And also Duel Commander was an exception. The old rules for the multiplayer changed as soon as Out of the Gatewatch was released. For a while I played .NET Seer in my Marat before they changed it. I would also like to play Reality Smasher in basically in almost every creature deck which is aggressive. I think the card is just bonkers. It's my favorite card in Standard for sure. So let's wait for my opponent. Yeah, I'm kind of talking air right now. opponent just sent me some link. I don't have just time for this. Let's check the gatherer. Matter good. MTG cut. Rare. I just want this simple thing. Mishra's Factory. Okay, so it's finally clear and we can continue on playing. Yeah, you can oh, Horizon Canopy. I thought this is just Filterland. So my opponent is just playing Sigarda here, I think. Yep. Okay. And here's a cool thing. I can now play this Liliana, attack with my third notes here as well, activate Shizo, and if my opponent wants to trade with Sigarda, I can bring back the Revoker and revoke something. I'm probably... actually, I think I'm paying 1 life for the Carnophage. Whoa, the old Mox Diamond, worst card ever printed. So, yeah, of course I'm being stupid. I just named Horror and didn't realize that I don't have mana to play Liliana alongside with activating the Shizo. Yeah, but I think I'm still attacking with everything. Everything minus the Mishra's Factory and then playing Corpse Augur. My opponent has only 1 creature in graveyard. This is interesting. I can also just play out my Corpse Augur or Liliana here and pass the turn. Yeah, attacking seems better though, but it's kinda meh. My opponent is at 17, he's granted to take at least 3 damage here. If I animate my Mishra's Factory, he can trade with the third notes here and still take 6 damage, which is 9 damage in total, and I think that's quite decent actually. So I think I'm going for it. So I'm animating my Mishra's Factory. And then just attacking with everything. It's actually first time I'm using Shizo to give my Drana fear. And let's just send in everyone. It's actually my opponent was at was my opponent at 17? Yeah, he was, yeah. Okay, so my opponent is at 15 after the first strike damage, and now he's taking 6. Okay, so my opponent takes 6 damage. And he gets to draw a card. And that's all. Yeah, attacking with Carnophage was okay. Yeah, sure. My opponent probably has Dragon Lord Dramoka here. That would be my guess. And my opponent also has 2 commander damage. Yeah, I really need to draw a removal spell. Yeah, my guess is Dragon Lord Dramoka. We know he has another land drop in this hand. Also, this Horizon Canopy is good for me. I have no idea why he played it instead of this Plains. He took just 1 damage for no reason. Also, when at my latest modern event, I was playing green-white company deck. Oh, Titania, okay. I was playing green-white company deck with Horizon Canopy, and I lost straight 2 games because of Horizon Canopy. It was a really close game with Affinity and Soul Sisters, and in both games I did like 5 damage to myself with the Canopy, and it was quite embarrassing. So my opponent probably is going to play Titania and leave the activation of Survival. Sure. Yeah, I need to end this game pretty quickly. So he gets his elemental token, but also he just lost a life. And he can get another token, which is actually pretty fast clock. Oh, I can also play this Mox Diamond to play my Tombstalker if I draw a land next turn, and that's really sweet. I did not realize this. So yeah, Mox Diamond isn't the worst card ever print. It's actually quite decent. So my opponent has another rules question. And I need to get some light because I don't see the keyboard anymore, so pardon me. Yeah, there we go. Findor elves, sure. So what I'm gonna do with this Ileshnor, that's the question. Yeah, my opponent is asking. Yeah. uh, how can I copy a link? But yeah, thank you for the link. And now it's my turn. Okay. Yeah, I'm still probably paying life to Carnophage. Spellbomb. That doesn't really help in here. I'm still no. I actually have Exaxis with the Tombstalker. Is this right? 3 cards, 5 lands, yeah. So let's attack with Drana. I hope my opponent does not have Swords to Plowshares. It does not have reach. Yeah, vampires do fly, man. And Yeah, Mox Diamond was basically MVP in this game. Hey, a nice flying demon right there. And now I can even raise Dromoka, I think. Yeah, my opponent forgot to activate Captain Sisay, but it's alright. I wonder if he even has the Dromoka in his deck. Oh yeah, he does. Actually, if he doesn't have another... Oh, no, he has the Finhor Elves, so he can survive. Yeah, the question is if I wanna attack with my Tombstalker in order to grow it. Yeah, but I don't think my life total is an issue. My opponent can hit me for 10, but it's like whatever. He actually cannot attack with the Titania because I can just trade with Carnophage. And Dromoka is 5/7, right? Is that right? It's 4/7 or 5/7. Yeah, I think it's 5/7. Either way, I can safely attack into it. And my opponent is also at 5 commander damage, and this can be a thing in this game. Yeah, but I think my opponent can just fetch Crater Hoof here and kill me. Is that right? It's like 25, 35, 40, 42 trample and haste damage, if I'm counting right. Yeah, but my opponent is playing kind of poorly, so Song of the Dryads, okay. Boo. Poor Drana. Yeah, but this Tombstalker is still a lethal threat. Yeah, but I see, yeah, my opponent has exactly 6 mana, okay. Yeah, but I think if he just got the Crater Hoof, I would die. Okay. So, can we draw a removal? One time, please. I'm playing a black deck and I didn't have any removal spell for the whole game. And I guess I'm paying 1 life for Carnophage, whatever. Torpor Orb, that's really sweet, but I think I'm starting this turn by cycling this spell bump. Yeah, it's basically a free roll. Dismember. Oh well. Can I kill my opponent in over here? I don't think I can. I can kill this Dromoka though, which is quite sweet. And we have another little threat for next turn, and this Torpor Orb is gonna be quite good. He only has... I got rid of his Quasale, so he only has Reclamation Sage left. So yeah, if I can make him block with some more dudes, but I don't think I do care about this. Let's actually just send in the Tombstalker and shrink the Dromoka after he blocks. If this only was a 5-5. Yeah, before damage. And I can actually pay only 2 life. And now let's torpor over him. Torpor orb, but I guess he has a karmic guide, but it doesn't work now. Okay, end of turn. He has at least Revelark. What are any other flyers? Maybe stuff like Linvala, just to chum block. It's also sweet that I used my Drana for mana. Now my opponent can destroy my Drana with Wasteland. Yeah, he has Linvala for chum block. Alright. This is an interesting game. My opponent has Survival and Captain Sisay going, but I'm still in it. And if only this was legendary creature. Oh yeah, I'm dumb. Also, I should have played maybe the Liliana earlier because it's a legendary creature. So what's this? An Ilishnorn plus... No, he can play Elish and Linvala at the same turn. Yeah, Ilishnorn is alright. So everything shrinks down. And this is now, it's actually a 0-0 with a +1 counter. And this should be an 0-1. So what can I draw in order to win, apart from another removal? I can also just Corpse Augur and draw one card if I really want. Yeah, this is intense game. I think I should have actually attacked with Carnophage because of the Ilishnorn. Now I'm taking 14. No, he can just attack. I have this Mishra's Factory as well. He has to keep something on blocking duty. Oh, but he has also another instant speed creature in this Horizon Canopy. But I think he should attack with at least with Elemental or Titania. I just don't hope my my deck would troll me and give me a Great Merchant as my next draw step. Yeah, of course, I think removal spell would be nice. Yeah, the worst draw would be just Grey Merchant, that's for sure. Any removal wins, probably just wins the game. So my opponent can just safely make another 7/5 elemental and hit with, I guess, with the token only. He can also search up another champ blocker with Captain Sisay. Oh, I'm not playing any Drainline effects except for the Grey Merchant. I can. Oh, I'm not sure if I'm playing Sign in Blood, but it would be hilarious draw. What can I draw? Oh, I know. Blood Artist would be the sweetest draw ever. Yeah, Blood Artist for the win. Oh yeah, I'm playing the what's it called? The Black Command. Profane Command. Yeah, and sadly I'm not playing Sign in Blood because I'm only playing Knight's Whisper. Mogis Marauder is shot by that Torpor Orb, so that's not a live draw. The same is Grey Merchant. So my opponent is attacking with everything. I think I'm... Yeah, that's rough. Is champ blocking any good in here? I can attack with 3 creatures only and he has 3 blockers, so... Or should I trade with his elf? I think I'm just trading with his Finhorn elves. Because this is the only creature I can kill right now. Oh, actually it's just champ blocking. Yeah, that's damp. Yeah, that's damp. Oh yeah, yeah, I'm just jumping. Yeah, no sense to do anything else, and I'm taking 10. And I don't think I have many live draws. Yeah, I cannot trade. So come on deck, something sweet. Bloodstained Mar, that's not it. I can make another champ blocker with my Liliana. Yeah, but the thing is he has this Horizon Canopy. So I can champ block with Mishra's Factory. And Liliana. I can also transform Liliana, but this doesn't get me anywhere. I can play out this Bloodstained Mar, that's whatever. So I can attack my opponent down to 1 life. I can also play out this Corpse Augur because I have extra mana from Drana. So let's do the math. He can attack with... I can... If I don't fetch, I can let go through Elish Norm plus Captain Sisay plus Findor Elves, which is 11 damage. I can then block this Elemental, Titania and the other Elemental and survive at exactly 1 life. And that seems slightly better to me than just playing the Augur. And I do have mana to do that. Is that right? Oh no, I don't have enough charm blockers. That's only 2 charm blockers, yeah. Yeah, I guess playing this Augur and drawing 2 cards is my best shot at winning. So let's thin out my library first. Yeah, I think my opponent has no responses for this. So let's leave the maximum amount of black mana open, and let's also let this Shizo be untapped. So is my opponent okay with this? Jay on a sense? Who is that? So okay, let's draw 2 cards. And of course this is the Grey Merchant I cannot play. I can hit my opponent, but I think I'm just dead. Yeah. No removal spells for me, this is set. Yeah, this was unfortunate. I drew only 1 removal spell for the whole game. Yeah, that was set. Yeah, I don't have any mana sources. This hand, wow. Reshadow Port plus Wasteland. I just better play this Phyrexian Arena on turn 3. Yeah, I'm definitely keeping this. My opponent is still thinking. And my opponent is mulliganing, okay. So let's cry. Hero's Downfall. Yeah, I think that's actually fine. It's a little bit, I'm a little bit 3-drop flooded, but it's not the worst. So I'm just leading with the basic swamp here. No 1-drop this time. And then I'm probably going just like Rishadan Port into this arena. Okay. It's also quite hot in here. but I'm living in the center of a city, so if I open my window, the stream would be interrupted by the car noises. So can even do that. Holy crap. I have a hard drive scanner interrupting me. How can I shut it down? Later. No, thank you. Okay. So come on, opponent. Yeah, we were playing almost 50 minutes the first game, but in a real tournament I think it wouldn't be longer than like 25 minutes because of the two judge calls, let's say. Also, that game was super close. Come on, man. When I saw the pairings and I thought like Captain Sisay, yeah, this is gonna be quick, but turns out that's not the true. When I was playing with Marin, it was done in like 20 minutes, but it was also because of my unfortunate draws. I missed my land drops in the first game and got crushed, and in the second game I had like 3 demons in my hand and I wasn't able to draw my 4th land on time, even though I had Dark Confidant the whole game. Okay. So, mana dork or not? Horizon Canopy, glad to see it. 3 damage, 3 speaker, okay. So this port is gonna be awesome. Yeah, I hate this guy, Cockatrice speaker. Like paying 2 mana and hoping that the opponent does not have a removal spell seems kind of clunky to me. I would rather play any other dork in the whole format, like even the guy that produces colorless mana, I don't know what it's called, Boreal Druid. So is this another dork from my opponent? Okay. Yeah, this is just Dread Arbor. So the ideal draw here would be like Toxic Deluge probably, but I think I'd rather wait with Toxic Deluge. I think I'm just playing out this arena next turn, and I'm just fine if my opponents want to go with Captain Sisay. There's the Blood Artist, which would have won the first game for me if I drew it in the last turn of the game. So yeah, let's run out this Phyrexian arena. I need to have something going. Hopefully my opponent doesn't have Pride Mage or what's the other thing, Reclamation Sage in here. Yeah, but it usually happens all the time. You play out your sweet enchantment only to get it destroyed by Reclamation Sage. Flagstones. Oh yeah, this deck also can play the Cataclysm, which is a really sweet card. And it's also just a legendary land, and you can tutor up it with your Captain Sisay. So this doesn't seem like my opponent has a way to destroy my arena. I hope I can do something sweet with this profane command in this game. I guess my opponent is just going for 3 speaker and then playing the Captain Sisay. Yeah, if I only knew I would play against 3 green decks, then I would play more rat effects. Maybe just something like Draw in Sorrow and Damnation, or Black Sun Zenith. Yep, okay. No, what's it called? Sickening Shoal for me. And the Captain. Yep. So let's draw something sweet. So upkeep, I'm drawing a card. Carnophage, that was a really poor draw. Torpor Orb, that's sweet. Yeah, I think I just need to kill this Captain Sisay. The question is, do I use Profane Command to do it or Downfall? I think Downfall is more pressure card, so I'm just dealing 2 damage to my opponent. And if he replaces Captain Sisay, I can use Hero Downfall the next turn. And I really hope that I'm drawing another land. Breaking on land with Phyrexian Arena after keeping 4 lands would be kinda meh. But this deck has apparently a bad aura, so I guess that's what's gonna happen. Yeah, if I draw land, my next turn would be like Torpor Orb plus Drana probably. Torpor Orb. Toxic Deluge would be my best draw, I think. Especially if my opponent just replays the captain here. So what's this gonna be? Sisay, sure. And 5 mana. Oh man, I hate Sylvan Library. Yeah, I'm getting destroyed in this game. And my opponent can just now attack me for 2, I guess. Dread Arbor only, okay. Dark Confidant. And no lands, of course. So I'm just playing Torpor Orb and Confidant, I guess. Yeah, I don't know what is wrong with this deck. It just cannot draw a land. Script Ranger, okay. Yeah, it's a sweet card with 3 speaker and Captain Sisay. Okay, so cards like Sylvan Library are a little bit hard to use on Cockatrice. Yeah, because your opponent cannot see if which cards have you drawn and what are you putting back, so you can cheat with this, but I don't think people are cheating in this tournament. Yeah, but it's just better to use the look at top X cards. Yeah, I hope this Dark Confidant is gonna be kind to me. No Tombstalkers this time, please. Is my opponent paying 8 life here? That would be nasty. Wastelanding my Cable Pit would be also quite strong. Okay, my opponent is drawing extra card. Yeah, my opponent is already at 20 and he did all the damage to himself. Yeah, that's more damage for me. Okay. Yeah, my opponent did all all the damage to himself. What's his follow-up gonna be? Probably just the Captain Sisay anyway. And the question also is, am I gonna destroy his whole of the Bandit Lord with my Wasteland? I actually don't think I'm gonna do that. And I'm also gonna take all the damage if he attacks with everything. Yeah, but the bad thing is that this hero's downfall is not gonna do anything. Pardon me. Yeah, so if he keeps back the Captain Sisay, then I'm gonna just destroy this whole of the Bandit Lord. But it looks like he's gonna play it, yeah. Actually, if he attacks with Sisay, I'm gonna block it, because then I can go Wasteland plus Downfall. Yeah, he's not attacking. Wow, I stacked the triggers right. Okay, that's nice. Wow, Jite, that's sweet. Yeah, but still no lands. Tectonic Edge. Interesting. I have all the land destruction. The question is now, am I gonna attack with GTA? And then I'm probably just killing the Captain Sisay. He gets to rebuy it with the Safi. Yeah, I'm in a bad shape regardless. Yeah, I have a lot of options. Yeah, Hero's Downfall is just so bad. I think the Jite is just the best thing I can do this turn. Even though he gets to trade my Dark Confidant for this Arbor Elf. Yeah, generally speaking, Jite is quite problematic for his deck, but he can also go for his own Jite. Jite is also bonkers against my deck. Yeah, Hero's Downfall is not appealing at all. So I think I'm just equipping my Jite and attacking and see what happens there. Yeah, unfortunate that he has this Sisay. Even though I have the Torpor Orb, so he had like limited number of choices with Captain Sisay. But I think just like Elesh Norn plus Jite is gonna wreck me. So I think I'm just equipping and attacking. I guess he's gonna block with Arbor Elf. Yeah, the combination of Hall of the Bandit Lord and Sisay. Okay, so we are trading over here as expected. So the question is it even worth blowing up the Hall of the Bandit Lord? But I guess he can just tutor up like, I don't know, the Dragon Lord Dromoka and give it a haste. Yeah, I think I'm just killing this Captain Sisay and he's gonna rebuy it and I'm gonna die, but I don't have any other choices. And yeah, let's kill the Hall of the Bandit Lord. And let's see what can our opponent do to me this turn. I don't think Elesh Norn is actually that appealing to him because I don't have any creatures. Good thing is I can now use this Hero's Downfall. And now I'm like playing the black aggressive deck without any creatures. The first game I have no removal, now I have no creatures. Yeah, this deck sucks. I cannot wait for another league, and I think I'm just gonna play Zurgo in it. I'm just in a mood for burning out some people. Yep. I think Dragon Lord Dromoka is just enough in this game. Yeah, he's going for Elesh Norn. Alright. Okay, so now I think my only life draw is actually a tutor effect or the Toxic Deluge itself. Yeah, my opponent can just untap and actually attack me. It could be better than doing anything else. Yeah, he also gets to his other line of play is just untapping twice. I think his next best target is just the Umezawa's G-Tape. The other common line is also getting Azusa with the first activation and then just going nuts with the Script Ranger. Before the banning of the Gaia's Cradle, the correct line was always almost just getting Cradle. And he's attacking for 6 and I'm just gonna take it. Okay. So I guess he has a follow-up. Screws, okay. I really need a rat. I guess he's just passing the turn, yep. Murderous Cat, it's not bad. Chromomox, so I can kill 2 things this turn. It's actually quite decent. I might have a shot in this game. I can like... No, I cannot take his Dread Arbor. So I'm playing Chromomox, I'm just pitching this Carnophage, I guess. And I'm going Hero's Downfall plus Murderous Cat. Yeah, I'm taking a lot of damage from my Cable Pit and Arena, but it's fine. Let's first kill Captain Sisay. I think he's just gonna untap it with Script Ranger. Okay. Garoktig, that's alright, it doesn't do anything. And I think I'll save the Murderous Cat for his turn. I'm killing the Ilashnorn anyway, but why not? I don't need to do that now, so it's always better to keep your instance. Yeah, I basically cannot win. My opponent has still this Sylvan Library going. And I cannot draw Toxic Deluge anymore, I think. He's gonna attack me for... It's actually not that much damage. It's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, but if I cast Toxic Deluge, then I would just die to my own Arena. hopefully I can gain some more life with this GTA, but it's gonna be really tough to win this game, and I have to draw really well from this point. So my opponent still has one land in hand, just no covered forest. Yeah, alright, he's exiling. Do I have any creatures in my graveyard? Yeah, this is sweet. If he's gonna exile my confidant, I can exile it in response. Yeah, I'm going for the no blocks and hope he spends one more mana on my confidant. So he's not going for anything else? Okay, so my opponent doesn't want to respond with anything, so I'm just gonna cut his Ilishnorn. And let's keep this wasteland in my graveyard. And he can grow his Scavenging Ooze and then replay the Gadoktik. I'm still taking like 5 damage, which is half of my life total. Oh, yeah. So is my opponent just playing the Teak? Okay. Yeah, that wouldn't be any difference. I don't know why he didn't grow the Scavenging Ooze with Ilishnorn, but oh well. Oh, yeah, this is the D tutor which I can kill myself with. Yeah, it's still probably my best choice. Yeah, this is the classic D tutor for conceding anyway. Yeah, Toxic Deluge, so sad. Do I have any other options? No, I don't think I do. Yeah, I can kill myself. Yeah, I'm just gonna show my opponent that I hit it, but okay, that's it. One turn too late. Yeah, I didn't have any clock going in this game, and then I couldn't deal with the Sisay, and that was basically it. Yeah, so I'm currently 1-3.